Jill here down at the RV show. We're going to walk inside here and listen to Chicory Travels and see what they're doing. They're doing a little seminar here at the RV show today. So we thought we'd just kind of sit in and see what they got to say. Guys, so a minute ago we said we were down at the RV show in Columbus, Ohio. Well, that RV show really wasn't worth filming. Actually, really wasn't even worth going. I guess the highlight of that was to get to meet some fellow YouTubers and who happened to be up there doing one of the seminars. And those lovely people were Chicory Travels. So if you haven't checked them out, go check them out. So I guess we donated to that cause there because, like we said, the $20 it cost us to get in to the actual RV show really wasn't worth. There wasn't very many vendors down there. I think we technically looked at one RV while we were down there.
Yeah. Rest of them were just ones we've already seen.
Ones we've seen and stuff that, let's just face it, it wasn't in our pocket.
Yeah.
Wasn't in our realm, some of the stuff they had down there. I mean, the, $300,000, $400,000 motor coaches and stuff like that. Yeah, that's, we're not independently wealthy, as you can see. So, that was not something that really was in our forte. Yeah, it'd been nice to go walk and look at it, and I think more people turned out there just to kind of check this show out. So it was actually quite busy inside the actual convention center where the actual RV show was. So we really didn't get a chance to really get alone in the RVs anyway, and there was lines going into some of them. And when there's not that many RVs, you kind of guess. The few that they have there, that's the main attraction, so everybody's standing there. It's kind of like going to one of the big amusement parks. Probably without the thrill of, oh my God, I'm going to die!
Hey,
but anyway.
My wine.
Let's see, that's my ride there. I almost spilled a wine, so I was pretty much on the edge of the banana peel and falling over to my death, or at least being stabbed in the back of the head or something. Anyway.
You would have looked like you were after the wine was all over.
So anyway, that was really... what we elected to do today was to go down and check out this. We'd never been to the one at the actual convention center downtown Columbus, Ohio. We've been to the convention center plenty of times, and if you guys have been following us for a while, we were actually met Itchy Mochi, the other YouTubers from up north, down at the actual Easy Rider show, the motorcycle show. So seems like it's been our place to meet other YouTubers.
Yeah.
Sometimes intentionally and sometimes not. Anyway, but yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Chicory Travels, they do have a lot of good information. Their little seminar can be very beneficial to a lot of you guys who are trying to come out and go full-time RV. They got a lot of good information, and what they say, it's pretty much readily available for free at their their website, which we do not have their website.
ChicoriesTravel.com.
Okay.
I believe. And they also have a YouTube, like Tony said, and they also have
on Instagram.
Yeah. And Sean, it's Sean and Julie. Sean also does a podcast with Moving Forward.
Oh, okay.
I'm not exactly sure what his name is, but sorry.
I know we've spoke to them, but I can't remember what their names are either. Both of them are lovely couples, though. Anyway, so what our plan is, we're going to go to the big boat and RV show here in Columbus, Ohio, which that takes place on the 11th through the...
I have no clue.
I don't know. It's the entire weekend, so I think it starts
days.
Friday, yeah. So we're going to go to that one. That is going to be the big one.
Actually, it's 2 weekends. It's...
Okay, so it's a week. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, anyway, it's a very big show here in Columbus, Ohio. If you're going to be in the Columbus, Ohio area, you're looking for an RV, that'd probably be a place to go check it out. Whether or not they're going to have good deals, who knows? But like a lot of you guys who've been following us for a while, know we've been kind of contemplating on trading out rigs, and we have been searching and searching for the right rig for us. And you would think with this sea of RVs out here that it would be a pretty easy thing to go and find one you like, and that'd be the it. But I'm gonna tell you, this has been kind of a pain in the butt. We didn't have the aha moment like we had when we found Boomer. Boomer just kind of spoke to us the moment we walked into the door. This is our RV, and Boomer's been a great coach. We absolutely love Boomer, the motorhome, but Boomer's just kind of cumbersome, and some of the parks that we want to get into, like we've said this before, you're easier to get into places that are under 30 feet. 5 extra feet doesn't sound like a lot, but it can be in certain situations. So we've been trying to find something that's going to be a little more easy to, I guess, find places and, tight places. Sometimes the smaller you are, when places are really busy, well, if you're smaller, we can squeeze you in, kind of thing. And that does happen across the country from time to time. So that's kind of why we're wanting to do that, kind of go smaller. And just you being more mobile and able to, kind of pick and choose more secluded areas to get into. And we like camping out in the woods.
Yeah.
And Boomer's great, but see, Buster, our bus, for you guys have been following us for a while, you guys know we had a bus that we originally was doing this with. And we could take Buster just about anywhere because he was short, he wasn't as tall, and, it was pretty easy to get way back out in remote locations, as long as we didn't get stuck.
Right.
But, that had a turbo diesel, and we got great, miles per gallon because, one, it's a single smaller unit, plus it was a diesel. We were getting I think upwards of 16, 17 miles a gallon. And when you get in here with a car hooked to the back, you actually 4.5, 5, depending on where you're at. That's even with a sweet spot at about 60 miles an hour. But with Boomer, that's with Boomer with a shorter mileage. But Buster, we could run 70 miles an hour, 75, 80, and still get those great fuel economy out of that. But anyway, so we're back to looking for an RV that's going to fit our needs. And since we're here in our home state, we figured we'd go ahead and do that while we were here. And like I said, it's just not really been that easy finding that RV that just, this is it for us. We have looked at a lot of RVs. We have probably went out just about every weekend now for the last few months and looking and driving far and far away looking for stuff. But we just really haven't found anything that's really spoken to us. We did find, over the weekend, a couple that kind of met the in-between of both of our needs and wants of what we both would like to have. Now, hopefully they don't sell those units, because that's our luck, before we actually get a chance to go sit down, talk turkey, and try to work out a deal. But I think we're going to go to the RV show and see, is there a better deal on a newer model or even a brand new one. Now, personally, I think you're kind of wrong to buy a brand new one for one reason. You're going to take a big hit on it. And a lot of the newer stuff you got to watch because it's not built as well. But, and then a lot of people who've been having trouble getting their rig serviced, for warranty work, sometimes they're backed up 6, 7, 8 months, and you got a 1-year warranty or 2-year warranty. If you're sitting in there waiting for service all that time, you're not really getting to enjoy your RV. So the time you get the one issue fixed, now you got it back, you camped in it 2 or 3 times, or you traveled in it 2 or 3 times. Now it's got to go back to the shop and sit another 6 or 7 months, and then, so, I don't know. It just seems like a lot of people are having those kind of problems, and I guess that's kind of the reasons why I don't know about buying a brand new one. I kind of like to want to buy one that somebody else has already taken off the lot, took the hit, and with any luck, they kind of ironed out all the bugs.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you just can't do that, but
no.
I mean, sometimes you just want new, and sometimes you don't.
Yeah, it's really just down to a preference whether you want new or used. You can be the talk of the trailer park, or you can be the guy that just kind of blends in, has what makes you happy, not worrying about what everybody else.
Park anyways.
Yes, we are, but for different reasons. Yeah, you really got to quit turning that red light on outside. I'm totally kidding.
I thought it was blue light.
No, that's for a different thing. No.
I don't know what the red
light is.
Anyway,
red light district.
Oh.
Her side business. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't even know what my side business is. Honestly.
But so we're going to take you guys down there with us to the big RV show, and we're going to try to shoot as much knowledge of what's going on, what's new on the market from that show there, or as much as we can tolerate. Right. Put it that way. Or as much as you can tolerate before you hit that end button, just turn us off, because, we kind of get long-winded sometimes on certain things.
We?
Yeah, we. We're in this together.
Oh.
We're in this together. So anyway, we did, however, since we were out, we decided to go and go to one of the places that we like to kind of walk around, a place called Whetstone, Park of Roses here in Columbus. Now, usually in the summertime, they have, you know, all these ponds with all the different flowers and big bouquets of things. It's really a really pretty place to go look at in the summertime. So we'll throw in a little bit of video of some of the little tranquil ponds they have in there. We're not responsible for any wildlife who, you know, might get a little mad that they didn't get royalties out of being filmed or what have you. But we were irritating the duck. So, but like I said, the RV show, the one at the convention center, I'm not a fan of that one. Maybe it'll grow and be better later.
Yeah,
but
we heard that it was
like 3 actual vendors.
Well, just bought by somebody new, so it's still relatively small. And they wanted to put it in March. So, but they couldn't. So anyways, right now, so we have the small RV show, and then in a week we have a big RV show. So, of course, most people are going to go to the big RV show.
Especially when there's only 3 vendors at the one they had that in Columbus at the convention center.
And Camping World was one of them.
Yeah, Camping World. Yeah.
Which is fine, but I don't even know who the other 2 were, so...
One of them was Haiti, and I don't know who the third one was.
And we just were at Haiti.
Yeah, we actually went to Haiti and looked on their lots, so, you know.
Mostly Airstreams, which...
Yeah, we like to have an Airstream, but we just really have not justified spending that kind of money on an Airstream. Maybe later in life or something, but as of right now, I can't justify that kind of price. Yeah. And I can't justify the price on some of them that you have to restore either. No. Anything like that. No. What are you doing?
The dog's chewing on his bone. He's quite loud.
What are you doing, buddy? So, yeah, Mr. Dog here, he's been a little upset that we've been gone, so he's trying to get over our attention here in every way he can. And if I don't pet him, he'll probably try to crawl up our lap here in a second. And he's too big to be a lap dog. But, so anyway, we had a good time, and it was very nice meeting Chicory Travels down there.
Yeah, they're very nice people.
Very nice people. And like I said, they have a lot of information for you guys out there.
Yeah, they've been traveling for 4 years now. Yeah. Almost 5.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of knowledge. Oh.
All right, dog. See? It's not an earthquake. It's
up here, baby.
It's Hurricane Diesel.
Up here. Come on. They want to see you. Come on. Get up here. Come here.
So anyway, go check them out. Of course, like always, we want to thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to come check us out. And hopefully we'll have a great big, good video for the RV show coming for you.
That's right.
And we've been just kind of taking time with family and shopping. That's really what we've been doing. Shopping and working. And now that I'm able to take off, Miss Jill's job, her new job, is kind of putting another hindering on us, so we can't leave yet because she's got to finish up a few more things in their main office before we can hit the road. But hopefully that's gone soon.
Yep. Hopefully we'll be hitting the road.
But it doesn't sound like we've missed much out west, though, because they got a snowstorm, and it's actually warmer in freaking Ohio than it is in Arizona.
Yeah.
So maybe we actually won this year, because last year we got stuck in the snow and cold crap. Everybody else was out in the nice warm weather and having fun.
Crossing my fingers that you're not jinxing us. It's his fault if you're in
we suck again.
If you're in the east and we get hit with a blizzard, it's his fault.
Yep. So anyway, guys, we want to say thanks for watching. Come checking out the Bolins, and we'll talk to you guys very soon. And I got an impatient dog, so we're gonna go ahead and cut this video short, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye. So, since we were already down in downtown Columbus, we went ahead and went to the Park of Roses, which in the summertime is a very pretty place around here. Still a very nice place to go look at, even when it's not quite summer with all the flowers in bloom and all the roses and stuff. They got these nice little tranquil ponds throughout the whole place. Pretty nice little place to visit.